In this session, I'll show you how to make ledger entries adjustment. So this assumes that while you are going through the financial record, you were able to spot some wrong posting and you want to make corrections on them. There are two ways to go about it. The first method is to go under financials and then click on entries. From here, you can do a contra posting to reverse that transaction, or you can do a payment to reverse a receipt, or do a receipt to reverse a payment. However, in some cases, you don't just want to do a reversal, you just want to remove that record. To do that, you have to go under administration. From administration, click on general setup. And then on the general setup page, the menu right at this section where the records of your cooperative is being displayed, just click on that menu and then select general settings. From general settings, we're interested in the next page. So click on next. And on that page, you will see where it's written ledger adjustment periods. So this gives you the opportunity to enter the days during which ledger posting can be adjusted. Bear in mind, you already should know the date of the ledger you want to adjust before you come here. So if that ledger is a recent posting, then you can set this to 7 days. If it's something later than that, you can set it to 14 days. This is something you can always return back to make adjustment as necessary, but it's only available to the administrator. So if you are logged in and you are not logged in as an administrator, you won't be able to access this section. So if I set ledger adjustment period to 14 days, it means any ledger posting that are within the range of 14 days, I can make adjustment to them or even delete them and repost them again. So use this, with discretion. All right, so I'll set it to 14 days and then I can click on Save Changes. Once you click on Save Changes, take note that this is a major setting adjustment. You will need to log out and log in again before that setting takes effect. If you don't log out, then the settings will not work. So log out and log in again. And then once you log in again, you can then go ahead and make those adjustments you wanted. So the adjustment we wanted is under financials, entries. If you click on all entries, this will show you all the ledger posting that you have under your account. A little warning, kindly make sure that you have at least basic knowledge of accounting before you start modifying ledgers, deleting ledgers, or performing any ledger operation. So here, the system is already showing me all the ledgers I have. If you know which book of account that ledger is under, it might be easier to go from here and select that particular book of account. If not, you have to search for that particular entry here. Once you found that entry, you will see additional menu here. You already see there's an additional option of edit and delete. But if you have not made those changes under administration, you will not have access to these two menus of deleting and editing. So with that in place, assuming this is the entry I want to modify, you can then use either this menu or this menu. So if I click on delete, then that will attempt to delete that entry for me if it is within the periods that I have specified for ledger posting adjustment. The same thing with editing. So if I click on edit, it's going to check if that entry is within the period of ledger posting adjustment, and then it will allow me to make that edit. So here I'm getting this error. Sorry, entry is older than 14 days cannot be edited because this entry simply is older than 14 days. But if it's within those days period, we will be able to delete and also be able to edit. So that's how to go about removing unnecessary ledger entries, either by deleting them or editing them or posting a reversal transaction to revert them. All right. Thank you very much for this section.